It is the year 2025 and some of you are still wearing fresh fragrances that last around 4 hours. There's no excuse for that in today's modern fragrance industry. Today I'm going to give you some of my best fresh fragrances, 10 overall, that last over 12 hours. So 12 hours or above. A lot of these are versatile as well. Some of these are perfect 10 out of 10s as well, in my opinion. We're going to go from generally more affordable fragrances to the more expensive ones as the list progresses. Let's begin. Rasasi Hawas. Let's just get the obvious one out of the way. This is very famous in the community. Depending on where you live, this is going to be very affordable or maybe medium price range. But if you can, wait for a Rasasi Hawas to be at a good price at discounters. You get a very loud, bubblegum-esque, youthful, aquatic fragrance with a hint of spice from that cinnamon. It's got a bit of plum in there. It smells a bit Middle Eastern. It's sort of like they took Invictus and made it better, stronger, a little bit more Middle Eastern, stronger, 12 hours longevity with a loud projection. It depends which bottle you have, but generally I am reading that Hawas still performs. It's loud, 12 hours longevity for a freshie. It is beastly. It's not a perfect 10 out of 10, but it's a classic in the community for a reason. Moschino's Toy Boy. I always have to mention this fragrance when I can, guys, because it's a masterpiece and it's so versatile and beastly in its performance for such an affordable fragrance. This is the kind of fragrance you can get 30 ml because it's so strong that 30 ml will take you very far. It's rose, a bit green, spicy, musky, a bit peppery. It's not for everyone. Rose is a fragrance note that can be polarizing. This fragrance is kind of polarizing, but I think it's fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Check it out. It's a designer mainstream brand, so you probably can try it in the store. You guys may have noticed something new on my wrist. I'm wearing our first partnership on the channel with a watch brand that are called Sar Bomba, who specialize in affordable luxury automatic watches, affordable in the context of the luxury watch industry. And here we have their Sar Bomba interchangeable automatic reactor series. So bear in mind, I'm not a watch expert, but to me, I would determine this to be a versatile watch, your daily driver that is customizable. You can change the crown, the bezel, as well as the watch straps. It has a highly precise Japanese movement with 21,600 vibrations that lets you determine the seconds, the minutes, and the hours with this unique display. You can tell that they're using quality luxury materials for the frame. They're using a sapphire crystal for a protective against corrosion and scratch resistant display, as well as stainless steel and carbon fiber. So this is a perfectly balanced watch. It has a weightiness to it without feeling overly heavy. It's water resistant up to 100 meters. It lets you be able to see the time even in completely pitch black conditions. Sar Bomba do worldwide shipping. They have a 30-day return guarantee as well as an international 2-year warranty for manufacturing with each product. This is the watch to try out if you want to conquer your everyday life, whether you're in a boardroom, you're in the great outdoors, or just in any casual environment. This is the versatile watch for you. If you guys are into watches, we'll leave a link in the description down below as well as in the pinned comments. You guys who are absolute watch hobbyists can tell me what you think about the interchangeable Sar Bomba automatic watch series and let us know your thoughts. Let's continue the main video. Latifa Amir. This is an affordable, royal smelling, luxurious fragrance for such an incredible price. This is meant to be Clive and Christian's Town and Country. I actually did smell this on paper strip the other day when I went to a niche boutique for the brand. And yes, the opening is a little bit better on the original, but this is still very close from my limited experience with the original, of course. Very long lasting, very loud. It is like LV Imagination had a baby with Bulgari's Tiger, which had a baby with Baccarat Rouge 540. That's the fragrance you're getting. Citrusy, loud ambergris, bit musky, has a white tea note in here as well. So it's unique, sharp, fresh. You can wear this in the summertime while still being a fragrance that easily lasts over 12 hours. Actually, to me, on my skin, I feel like this fragrance lasts maybe 20 hours. Like on the back of my hand, I'm smelling it the next day. Some people are saying they're getting 24 hours longevity with this fragrance, and it has a loud projection. So yes, you get 100 ml for around 30 pounds, but you only need like 2 or 3 sprays from this bottle. This stuff is beastly, high quality, and versatile. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man limited edition. This is my current favorite version of the original Club de Nuit Intense Man line. Very good replication of Creed Aventus, pineapple smoky. This is more smooth, higher quality ingredients compared to the previous versions. It smells a bit more mature as well. It smells more luxurious and very long lasting. I usually say 10 to 12 hours, but you can probably get 12 hours with this quite easily. I will say this is a medium projection for myself. Maybe it's stronger for yourself when you try this out, but this is a really great take on the DNA, just more smooth, better done as the concentrations go higher along. Back to designer, we're going Dior Homme Original. I gave myself one spray of this yesterday to remind myself of this great legendary DNA, much better than Dior Homme 2020. I'll say it, guys, this is from the 2005/2011 DNA, so Dior Homme Original should be like that if you can still get it. This is powdery iris, woody, citrusy, clean, while at the same time it has this slight hint of cacao in there also. There's a new note breakdown from Dior Homme Original, but the previous note breakdown for Dior Homme, the original series, is a bit more accurate, kind of tells you more about what's going on. Long lasting, beautiful, elegant. This is art in a bottle, lasts 12 hours with a medium projection, and you can use this all year round. Super versatile, super artistic, beautiful creation. Arabian Oud's signature Parfum. This is a Middle Eastern versatile fragrance for the kind of guy who wants something loud and just wants to get attention and get compliments. This is citrusy, cardamom, cashmere, and Broxton is how I would describe this. It is a certain Middle Eastern style, that kind of fresh Prince-like style of a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances. It's loud, at least like medium projection, maybe medium to loud with 12 hours longevity. It has a light airiness to it, but it's quite thick at the same time. So you're getting probably a very fresh fragrance at a really high concentration. As the name suggests, I do think you can wear this day and night at all 4 seasons. A very good buy. Dior Sauvage Parfum. This is for the more mature gentlemen who want a beastly fougere. It's a simple but very beautifully blended fougere fragrance. Ambery, lavender, a citron note in here. It is classical but smells modern. They brought this DNA into modern times, although I do still think you can wear the original in modern times as well, even though it was made in the 60s. I think it's kind of a timeless classic, but the Parfum is definitely more beastly. This is 14 hours longevity with a loud projection. For an office fragrance, it's kind of monstrous. So I would say, you know, in a professional environment, just go 2 sprays and this stuff will get you through. The Labo's Another 13. This is sort of like a clean, freshly pressed white iron shirt in a bottle, basically. It smells very clean, musky, a little bit ambery, and it has very long-lasting, heavy musks. So I don't think this is much of a summer fragrance, but all other seasons it's fair game. It's just minimalist, clean, it smells great, it's unisex, it'll get you compliments. It's sort of like the more niche version or the upgrade from Molecule 01. If you like that kind of style, this is the upgrade to go for, and it's probably my #1 fragrance from Le Labo still to this day. Marc-Antoine Barrois, Ganymede. A unique, beastly, metallic saffron, mineralic, freshy with a slight hint of amber and a bit of suede in there as well. Very unique, very creative perfumery from Quentin. I did not like this fragrance at first. It grew on me. I had 2 samples of this before I pulled the trigger, and 30 ml is probably all you need because this stuff is beastly. 2 to 3 sprays is all you need for a 12 hours longevity, loud projecting fragrance. You can wear it all year round. Another 10 out of 10. It deserves all the fragrance awards that it won. And lastly, a fragrance that hasn't featured on the channel for too long now is Xerjoff's 40 Knots. This is a beastly 12 hours longevity, loud projecting, aquatic fragrance that's very unique. It's more of an amber fragrance than it would be an aquatic, I would say. It does have, let's say, a powdery amberiness to it. If you like fragrances like Dior's Ombre Nuit, it's definitely in that style. I think the amber materials they use are similar. You don't need to own both fragrances, in my opinion. I do own both fragrances. I will say this is more masculine. This is that ambery powderiness that isn't for everyone. You should probably try this first, although I blind bought this. I didn't like this at first, but it grew on me. Now it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. That powdery amberiness is surrounded by a slight hint of greenness, a slight hint of saltiness, and a good bit of an aquatic style in there as well. As I said, a very unique niche aquatic fragrance. Aquatic niche fragrances don't really exist that much, which is very sad. So I will say 40 Knots is artistic, it's beautiful, it's unisex, but leaning definitely more masculine. And sometimes at the prices you can find this fragrance online, it's absolutely a steal. One of the best from the brand that goes under the radar still, in my opinion. And that concludes this video today, guys. What are your thoughts on my top 10 picks for 12 hours plus long-lasting fresh fragrances? What are some go-to in your repertoire if you want a beastly fresh fragrance in your collection? Let us know in the comments down below. And of course, make sure you are checking out Sar Bomba in the video description, as well as in the pinned comments if you want a versatile, affordable, luxury automatic watch. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. If you enjoyed this, make sure you do check out our recent video on long-lasting, affordable summer fragrances up here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.